Okay, good, good, good. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. I got my mic muted. There we go. So thank you guys, man, for that. All right. Now, with that being said, we're here talking about the Carolina Panthers. Rather disappointing day in Houston. Rather short, disappointing day. Are you guys worried? Let me talk to you guys first. We're going to give you about a solid hour here. I'm not going to spend too much. I'm not going to spend all day on here. I'm not going to be honest with you, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I watched the first quarter and I turned it off. I had somewhere to be today, and unfortunately, that's why I wasn't able to catch the full game. So when I speak from a first quarter reference. All right, I did catch the highlights, but I'm gonna speak only mainly for the first quarter. Then we can follow up from there. Today was a day where you were going to find out whether the Carolina Panthers were truly in sync. Right, a lot was made to do about Bryce Young and him not having weapons and not having defensive pieces and offensive lines and all this other good stuff, right? And we seen the first week of the Cleveland Browns preseason game here, where Bryce looked like he could do no wrong, right? Yeah. We seen the synchronization and the explosive rookie and T Mac, Terrell McMillan, right? We even seen where guys like Jalen Coker and got, prayers up to him. He was sick, wasn't able to go. So we didn't get a chance to see him. We see studs like him show out. And I do want to say prayers up. I'm kind of over the place right now, but prayers up to Nick Scorton. He had a collapsed lung during the Texans joint practice, so he had to be driven back to Carolina due to the cabin pressure in the airplane. They didn't want to cause any more damage to that lung. So prayers up to Nick Scorton, prayers up to Jalen Croker, and anybody else that's in that medical tent. But nevertheless, week one of the preseason game, this offense in all but two series was humming. Today was the total opposite. This Houston Texans defense is legit, y'all. Whether you're facing this Houston Texans defense for one play, one day, or 1 second, this defense is legit. No matter how long you face them, this is a playoff caliber defense over on the other side of the ball. And today just proves something that I already know. Is this team isn't ready to ascend to the next level. Now, I want to say this. This is a precautionary tale of something I've been saying. Please keep your emotions tapered. Okay? It's going to be highs and lows all season long, but as a Panthers fan, for as long as I've been a Panthers fan, please keep your expectations low. It's a good team here. They're building something special here. Eventually, you'll see the fruits of that labor, right? It's not the year. It's not the year. It's just not the year, man. I love my team. I want Derek to come on here and just be a hater for no reason, but taper your expectations. Taper your expectations on Bryce Young. I'm telling you, it's going to cost you a lot of heartache and a lot of headaches. Okay, this might be the final swan song for Bryce Young. I don't know. I'm not a GM, not a scout, but from my best, and I mean my best hypothesis on this guy, I think this might be his last season here. Could be if he doesn't produce. Now, with that being said, I don't want to overreact, but I don't want to also be overly dismissive. Preseason is a workshop in which you guys see continuity, you see togetherness, you see execution, right? Nobody's out here running, what do I say, extensive plays, right? Nobody's out here running the meat and potatoes of their playbook. This is just really hat on hat, niggas lining up against niggas, running basic plays and executing them. That's all this is. This ain't, run a waggle, slant, double back, crack, Z. Nobody's in their playbook that deep. This is simply niggas lining up, put your mouthpiece in, let's play ball. Matter of fact, you might can even question the Carolina Panthers' toughness. Something Dave Canales worked on all season to try to quote unquote make this team tough, make a team tough again. Has that backfired? Or was this team never tough to begin with? Let's take a look at something here. I got my notes here. I was taking my notes when I was in the car here. First play of the game. I'm trying to get down, but they trying to get me. First play of the game, nigga. I'm in the car. I got my TV on. I got my phone on. I'm looking at it. All right, here we go. Panther football. They do a play action. Oh yeah, 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 yes. Oh yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes. To your will and to your way. First play of the game is an interception. What a hell of a play. With your spirit guiding me, it'll be a pick six to the house. Thank God Will Anderson ended up holding our tight end here. But even without that, man, it's like, here we go again. You open up with a pick off top, Derek Stingley. Thank God I was able to come back, man. You know, I got to tell you, man, it was a sight for sore eyes to see. You know, I kind of wanted to see this team answer the bell, right? You know, again, preseason's not about win or losses. Not for me, anyway. You're going to hear a lot of YouTubers and podcasters come out and say, well, we lost and we should have won. I don't give a damn about winning on preseason. Again, I want to see crisp synchronization, continuity. Crisp synchronization, continuity, and execution. That's it. Fuck a win-loss. That's not my, you know what I mean? That's not my MO. Okay? So we didn't have that happen. The next play, Chuba runs for a 2-yard rush. And I don't know what was going on today, but this seemed like this run game, Chuba Huber, who had 1,100 yards last year, couldn't get out the mud. Who did it? Is this going to be a problem now? Listen, I'm not no football expert here, but if I was a betting man, I am a betting man, I will put my money on this running game here. But these first 2 preseason games in which the starters played in, this running game hasn't got going at all. Rather stinky even. That deeply concerns me, okay? So after the second down, 2-yard, second yard with 2-yard gain, you had Bryce Young throwing a crossing route where he clearly sells the ball over T-Mac's head. Hey, you know, 3 and out. 3 and out, man. I don't, you know, I don't want to come on here. I don't want to turn it to a bashing session. That's not my MO, y'all. That's not my MO. But the bottom line is this here, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. Oh, not 3 and out. After he overthrows T. McMillan, wide open crossing route, he comes back to the next play. He throws a beautiful play to J.T. Sanders. J.T. Sanders drops it wide open. You know what? I'll ask myself, I say, Big Cat, why were the Carolina Panthers one of the worst teams when it comes to targeting their tight ends last year? Let me ask you guys, maybe I'll give you guys a prize or something. Why was Jatavion Sanders dropping a wide open pass? Why do you think the Carolina Panthers were one of the worst teams at targeting their tight ends? Come on. I'm asking you guys a question. Why do you think the Panthers didn't target the tight ends at all? Oh, how about they can't catch? Oh, that might be the reason why they don't target them. And we seen today, 3rd down, Jatavion Sanders, wide open drop here. This team does not look like they're in sync. They don't look fluid. Bryce overselling folks. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm a Panthers fan. I love my team. You know, I've been loving my team since the 2000s. Okay, I can root for any other team I wanted to, but I chose this team because I love this team. But anybody who says that I'm overly hard on Bryce, you wasn't around during the Kerry Collins era. You wasn't around during the Rodney Peets. You wasn't around when the dude from what's the dude from Notre Dame came? Clausen was around. Was you around then? It's year 3 for Bryce, and it's time for Bryce to get up and to show command. I looked on the other side of that field today, and I seen a quarterback that came in the same draft as Bryce Young, and he was cooking. Defense did a good job first 3 and out, shot him out, but then he came back the next drive, put the foot to the pedal to the metal. Go, baby, go, go, go. Go, baby, go, go, go. Johnny be good. Yeah, CJ Stroud was good that second drive. So I don't want to hear this stuff about give Bryce more time. You're hard on Bryce. When I'm looking at guys like Bo Nix coming to this league, year one, throwing for over 3,000 plus yards, 20 plus touchdowns. I'm watching Jaden Daniels, for 1 year into the league, come in here throwing for 3,000 plus yards, over 20 touchdowns. I'm watching CJ Stroud, the same year, came in here 3,000 plus yards, over 20 touchdowns. A metric that he has yet to hit. And I'm hard on Bryce. Am I being pranked? Where's the cameras at? Where the fucking cameras at? I'm hard on Bryce. Where the camera? If I'm hard, so me expecting my quarterback to do what the hell he's been paid to do is being hard on somebody. I hit you with this motherfucker right now. That's me being hard on Bryce. A nigga making $40 million to do his job is too hard. Okay. All right. I don't want to, again, getting emotional. I'm being a hypocrite. Stay right there. Let's move on to the defense first series, okay? First series, right up the middle, Chubb runs for 2 yards. Did solid, right? Did solid right there. First play of the Panthers' first series. Next, you had Christian Kirk with a 7-yard gain. Christian Kirk looked good. 7-yard gain. Third down, guess what happens? Stroud overthrows a wide open Nico Collins. Nico Collins was being covered by Bartholomew, the guy we got from the Jets practice squad. Bartholomew, y'all know who he is? People swore to God, oh, this is quality depth. People swore to God, Bartholomew, quality depth. If it wasn't for that overthrow, that would have been like a 70-yard touchdown. It would have been a 70-yard touchdown, dog. And I swear to God, bro, I pray to the Lord. I pray to the Lord that we better go find another cornerback. We just paid J.C. Horn $100 million, who only had one healthy season. And make no doubt about it, when J.C. Horn is healthy, J.C. Horn is a monster. J.C. Horn is a monster when healthy. But I'm scared shitless right now when it comes to this cornerback room. You've seen a sample of what this team looks like without J.C. Horn. And we're going to talk about Mike Jackson here in a minute. Mike Jackson was doing the fucking breaststroke today. You see that? That nigga was doing a breaststroke today. So this is number. Y'all gave one nigga $100 million, can't stay healthy. You gave another nigga $40 million. He out here doing a. Nico Collins guarded by Mike Jackson. Today was a demo of why we need help in the worst way. And I'm to the point now, I don't care how we get that cornerback help. If we got to trade away one of these receivers or something, we got to find a way to get an impact player at this cornerback role, dog. Because that cornerback room ain't it. And the Texans really, truth be told, only got really one good receiver outside of Tank Dell, right? Tank Dell, who's hurt. Christian Kirk, solid. But nigga, imagine what we do when we got to face who we face Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Imagine when we got to face Stephon Diggs. This shit bothers me, man, and this is why I say I don't care about the record. I'm looking at the concept of what is being the product that's being put out there on the field, right? The cornerbacks, the linebackers, the fundamentals of your team, offense, defense, both sides of the ball, right? And I'm looking at. Let's move on. Good job, 3 and out. First series on the defense, 3 and out. Good job, fellas. Okay. Next up, we got Bryce second series here, man. Let's pull my notes up here. Give me a second. If you're new to the channel, man, subscribe, like. We cooking over here, man. Y'all doing good for the algorithm. Keep cooking for the algorithm. Thank you guys for 1K. The second series for the Carolina Panthers. They come out here. Bryce, hands off, run. Bryce takes off and run for 2 yards. Looks like it was down the field coverage. Great coverage down the field. Couldn't go nowhere. Bryce took it 2 yards. They followed that up with a second play. Chuba Hubbard, another 2-yard game. I'm not sure what's going on with Chuba. I told you, man, you start paying you. When you start handing out contract extensions and stuff, for whatever reason, people, seem to kind of not. And again, let me slow down. Let me apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The goal of today's live is to keep our emotions tapered. Just keep our emotions tapered. The goal is not to make fun, but it's to teach. These are teachable moments, right? I apologize. Okay, let me calm down. Calm down. I'm not sure what's going on with Chuba. Wasn't able to get the production level. At least I would at least come on. Ajanti for the Raiders had over 33 yards rushing. 2 series. Come on, man. We letting rookies do that? Okay. Next up, third down. Bryce takes a sack, and that will be the end of Bryce Young's day. On this play right here, y'all, this really hurt me, man. I swear to God, I wish I could just speak to like a GM or something, right? I'll be a GM. I'll be a GM water boy. Fitterer, what's his name? Morgan. Let me be your water boy, dog. Because I was preaching back in January. I said, please, we need another right tackle. Taylor Moton has been our rock of Gibraltar. He's been a hell of a right tackle for us. But I said we need to start moving on, or at least prepare that process. On this play right here, tell me why the hell did I see a 330-pound man? Why did I see the bottom of his cleats? The play that Bryce Young got sacked on, I see the back of Taylor Moton's cleats. Now, I play football a little bit. I played football just a little bit. Had a trial for the CFL till I broke my ankle. That was the end of my career. Right? I played football just a little bit. Not one time have I ever seen a 300-pound nigga upside down with his cleats in the air, part of a scheme. I ain't never seen that shit. I ain't never seen that, bro. Yo. Oh, man. Hey, man. It's going to be a long season, bro. Moton got bull rushed by Will Anderson into the damn dirt, boy. Nigga, I was in the car, man. My wife almost had an accident, man. I was hollering and screaming. So I see this nigga cleats in the air, boy. That nigga Will Anderson. Hell, Daniil Hunt. I said, damn. In case you don't know, I'm north of 400 pounds, so shit. Nigga, it take a lot of power to move something like that, man. Will Anderson put that nigga cleats in the air. Poor little Bryce. They wrapped him up like leftover dinner. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I only seen the first quarter. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna cap to you. Just a couple other notes here based off what other pundits have said. Let me just kind of skim over that here. I did see Andy Dalton mess around and he hurt his shoulder. Please get Andy Dalton out of Carolina. I'm done with Andy Dalton too. Let's get him out of Carolina. He don't want to be here either, okay? Package stuff up, get him out of here. Let's see. Run game was mid as hell. Jack Plummer, decent start till he got light up. And Humanity kind of do his thing, right? That's about it right there in a nutshell here, man. But ladies and gentlemen, should you be panicking or should you be preaching patience? I would love to sit here and come here and tell you guys, be patient. It's going to get better, right? And I think it will get better over time. I think in the future it's going to get better. But the future is not now. I love what they've done with their defensive pieces. I even love the upgrade on offense. But I can't sit here and say that it's enough to where you're going to see a team win north of 7, 8 games, if that. Like you got to lower your expectations, y'all. Me personally, I'm saying anywhere between 5 or 6 games. But if we catch somebody on an injury week or somebody that's not playing up to par, or maybe, just maybe, we might pull off 7 wins. I've seen this movie before, y'all. And you have too. If you're a true Panther fan, you've seen the movie before. You have certain people that come out and say, it's just preseason, it doesn't matter, Okay. Oh, it's week 1, it doesn't matter. Oh, it's week 2, it doesn't matter. Oh, it's week 3. It just doesn't. And then it goes on to halfway, the season over with. You practice how you play. You practice how you play. I watched CJ Stroud. Stay right there. I got CJ Stroud's notes right here. Stay right there. Let me get these notes again. Hold on. I got CJ Stroud's second series. Hold on. My bad. Again, special teams out here still crashing out. Special team look better than a motherfucker. Y'all, this team doesn't look like they belong in the NFL. It just doesn't, man. After a good return here by the Houston Texans, great field position. CJ Stroud threw a 7-yard pass. Collins. Chubb kept that drive going multiple times on third down. Then finally, Mike Jackson was guarding Nico Collins. Big game. Big game. Big game. Then you got some more of that Chubb action. Kept the chains going. Bobby Brown on a third down ended up batting the ball down right in front of the end zone, which if this was a regular season game, they probably would have got off the field, kicked the field goal, right? So to me, I appreciate Bobby Brown's effort in the red zone. That was a win for us when he batted that ball down. It's okay, cool. Because any other regular season game, that would have been a field goal. But they're practicing their goal line stance and stuff like that, and unfortunately, they kept the drive going here, and Nico Collins walked into the end zone on a beautiful pass. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I wish I could, and I don't want to fear monger. That's not my MO, y'all. That's not my MO. But I'm deeply concerned about this team. I'm deeply concerned about this team, man. And I don't want to put it all on Bryce's shoulder. That's not fair either. It's not putting it all on Bryce's shoulder is not fair either, okay? But this Texans team is for real. And I was hoping that we could find an efficient day today. We didn't have an efficient day. And the fact that Dave Canales has already came out and said he's not willing to play the starters in the next preseason game lets me know that they're rolling into the season with a bad taste in their mouth, right? After 2 horrible series, that's what you're going to end the preseason with, Canales? You're going to end the season with a shitty display of football and say, well, I'm going to give them 2 weeks and then we're going to go into that. That's not cool. That's not cool. Again, I know preseason is not about win or losses for me. And I think the coaches don't think it's about win or losses. It's about execution and efficiency. You keep their fucking asses out there until they get you a good solid drive in. You're not going to roll in 2 weeks, 2 more weeks before the regular season and talk about, oh, we're going to do the last version of this first team is going to be what you've seen today before they started. Are you cool with that? Are you cool with what you saw today rolling in 2 weeks later? Don't give me the stuff about Nick Scorton wasn't healthy, Jalen Croker wasn't there. You know what? I'm going to tell you this. If Jesus H. Christ put on a helmet today, he probably would have got his shit rocked too. He would have got his shit rocked too, okay? So don't give me this stuff about, you know what I mean? Oh, it's preseason, and we missing this guy, we missing that guy. It's basic football. You put your mouthpiece on the same way they put their mouthpiece on. You put your cleats on the same way we put our cleats on. They running vanilla plays just like we running vanilla plays. You know what I mean? Yo, man, so like we got to stop kidding ourselves. It's going to be a rough season this year, man. It doesn't mean that you can't root or hope that these guys get their stuff together, and which I truly hope they do. But at the end of the day, my expectations are extremely low, and I think you guys should be, right? Appreciate the moment. Appreciate what's going on with these Panthers right now. Appreciate the growth. Unfortunately, it's not unfortunately. It's just how it goes. It's business. It's not a charity, right? Bryce is on the hot seat. So whether it's fair or not, he's going to have to answer to the record, right? Whether the defense don't show up this year, whether Bryce show up and the defense don't show up, he's going to have to answer for it. And that's how it works. It's a business, right? And I don't know how much more you can actually do for Bryce at this point. You got him a nice offensive line with Lewis and Hunt. You got Corbett. You got Ikem Ekwonu, good run blocker. You got Taylor Moton, the veteran. I don't know how much more. You got him 2 really good receivers. You know what I mean? You got Leggett, you got T Mac. I don't know how much more you can do for this kid. You got him a sweet coach, a coach that don't yell at him, praise him all the time. What more do you need, son? What I don't understand. You got a defense with pieces that tell. You got Derek Brown, who was a Pro Bowler. You got J.C. Horn, that was a Pro Bowler. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, we got one cornerback on the team. That's everybody else is just mid. I don't know what else I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to get through to you guys. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And today you've seen a lot of smoke. You've seen a lot of smoke, man. Is it a coincidence or is it something you shouldn't be worried about? I said, hello, it's something you should be worried about. Something you should be worried about here. You know what I mean? It's hot. Everybody's hot. You know what I mean? You're going to Jacksonville week 1. It's hot down there. Like I said, if we would have got off the field, you know what I mean, had one good drive and kicked the field goal, that would have made my day. If this first team would have just had a good drive where they got to the red zone, kicked the field goal, boom. At least I can say, okay, we look smooth. We still overthrowing balls. Protection looks crap. This was the playoff defense we faced. Whether it was for 2 series or 1 series or however many series, we got our ass whooped by a playoff defense. And we looked like we never seen the game of football, dog. So, prayers up, the Carolina Panthers. Hopefully everything gets worked out here. Let me open up this line real quick here, man. Jeremy, you there?
Yeah, I was just waiting for you to do your little
Yeah.
thing.
It's all
So,
good, man. How you doing today, man?
no, I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing great, man. How you feel about today's game?
It was trash. I don't know what happened, but I have to blame it all on Canales. That's my number one person.
Why
He
you
didn't
blaming?
do nothing to help the team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the first 2 series, like, come on now. You gotta do better than that.
Yeah.
And then he got out there. What was he? He threw 6 passes. Bryce?
Yeah, I think 6 passes. I think he was what he only had two completed. Let me make sure I got that right. I think it's 2 completed. What do you think about Bryce? You think it's all on him or what?
Oh no, it's not all on him. Like I said, I think the team is just they have no camaraderie.
Mm-hmm.
They have
Yeah, he threw 2 passes.
no
Yeah.
flow, no flow, no flow at all.
Now, what do you have to say to people who just say it's just a preseason game?
So I have a lot to say about that
Mm-hmm.
because most of the time it's just your depth. And when you don't have no depth, you don't have no team
Yeah.
because your starter's gonna go out sometime, right?
Right. Of course. Of course.
Yeah. So preseason does matter, and we still sucked.
Yeah. What about the controversy when it comes to uh, like Bryce Young? I mean, Canales saying that this is it for the starters for the rest of the preseason. You cool with that? Them going in like
Not
it's
no,
like 2 weeks
not at
before.
all.
Uh,
No,
what's the thinking behind that? And again, you're not the coach, but just kind of just assume
he
what is
said
the
it
logic?
already.
What do you say?
He said it was a joint practice. No, we did work in joint practice, but in a real game, doesn't matter pretty much. Which I
Mm-hmm.
don't appreciate it at all.
Now
So okay, go ahead.
here's a stretch. Now I don't want to kind of you know put too much thought into this, but could this be a situation if this team comes out here and underperforms? Could we be seeing Canales on the hot seat?
I think he already is.
You think so?
Yep, 100%.
How long has Canales been? 2 or 3 years? What is it? 2 or 3?
Two.
2. Okay.
This is his second year.
Mm-hmm. What are your thought about this defense?
Could have been better. I mean, everybody's saying Evero is a problem, but then everybody's saying Evero was not doing the plays. I'm not too sure about that, but either way, like I think the linebackers are good. D line needs to be better,
Yeah.
and cornerbacks need to be better. Safeties especially. But hey, man, I'll say something about Scott. He'll go down there and he'll hit you.
Yeah.
But that's about it, man.
Let me ask you, are you concerned about this run game here, man? I could have swore this run game was something we
Supposed to
could
be
lean on.
good.
Yeah, supposed to be good. I haven't liked what I've seen these first.
We ain't got no O-line still.
Mm, mm. Well, Lewis was out today, and who else was out? Lewis was out. I think that was the only offensive line here. But
There was two.
who else? Who was the other offensive lineman?
I forgot the other one. But I know Lewis, and there was one more.
Mhm. I'm concerned. I'm concerned, Jeremy. Bro, I don't know what to tell him, man. I can come here and keep making videos for you guys. I'm
Hey,
gonna keep
man.
making videos for you guys. I might want to just check I can do funny dances for you guys. You know what I mean?
Should be
Uh,
clown. Like, hey,
but
man,
yeah,
it is what it is. But at the end of the day, you've been saying
yeah.
Do some
it is.
funny dances, cat. Go ahead. Ain't nothing.
No, I say all season long. I guess I'm gonna be dancing and doing entertainment videos because uh uh this is gonna be a tough season, bro. I'm sorry, it's gonna be tough.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And today, like I said, I don't want to. I'm not a fear monger person, right? I try to find the good in things, but I also try to like help you guys understand that the bad is really bad, right? So it's not something you should dismiss. You know what I mean? And like today in the two series was just, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you guys, man.
Two series with 6 passes, bro. Come on now.
No, he had two passes. I'm sorry.
No, he
Oh,
only really
no,
had
no.
two.
His whole series was more than 2 passes, I think.
Mhm.
Did you look at the stats before you say that?
Mm.
He was there for two. He was there for 2 series, right?
He was over two. Fade. He was over two.
Oh for
Yeah.
two,
He
bro.
played 2 times on his whole.
Big,
No, he only
big
played
Cat,
one series.
No,
Yes,
in 2 series, Fade, he only threw the ball 2 times in both series.
that's
He
right.
was over
Okay.
2.
He got sacked
Gotcha.
once.
I see what you're saying.
yeah. Big Cat, you really hit the nail on the head there, man. I mean, I agree with you 100%. The preseason is about execution. Sometimes, as fans, they try to make straw man arguments and start talking about the wins. I haven't cared about the wins since Bryce Young has been here. You get what I'm saying? I only care to see the type of execution and quarterback play that we can build around to get wins. And I think 7 years of it's just preseason, follow with 7 years of losing seasons, and the execution just looks poor. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Play preseason isn't about play calling. Preseason is about execution. All plays are designed to get yards. You get what I'm
They
saying?
didn't even execute.
Right, and we're just not executing well. So forget when people think like the complexity and the real playbook is going to save you. If
right.
you're not executing on the basics, you're in trouble.
That's right. That's true.
Especially
100%.
when, yeah, I get it. Bryce only threw the ball twice, but they got to catch the ball. I don't like catch the ball, bro. Like you get paid to do one job, dude. Like I don't. I'm sick of it.
That's just one problem.
Just catch the ball. Like it
Why?
was.
Why did you put Bryce in for another series?
Well, I agree with you there, Faye. I'm so sick of this. Oh, it's a couple of series. No, why? What? Why? So they can just lose more continuity. So they can just not be in sync next week. Like,
Oh
dude,
no. He needs reps. He needs to be out there. Nah, fuck that.
put
He
them on
needs
the
to be out
field.
there.
100%.
They you wait all season. You do training camp, joint practices, and then you get to the preseason and you let the man throw the ball 2 times. Are you serious?
I put that on Dave Canales, man.
Like I don't get these coaches and Ajaro Rivero. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
He just
and
can't
then
do it.
De
He
Niro,
just
he's giving him veteran treatment without the veteran accomplishments, right?
Exactly.
And that's the problem. So and I didn't really catch what you said about Evero there. You're not a fan of him?
I'm good on him. He can't put players in positions to show production
I'll
to
leave you. I'll leave you with a question. Would you judge Bryce the same way if we never got him the offensive line of receivers? Don't you think there's an equivalence to that with Evero not putting
No.
investments on the defense?
Now, I could see if Evero had the same team he had last year and we was doing the same thing, but he got a whole new squad and it's showing the same exact results as of last year. So we can't
I'll
put
throw
it
this out here. I'll just throw this out here for you to think about. What's so different about Carolina if you got a guy who's had 2 top 5 defenses, but all of a sudden he comes to Carolina and can't do it? What's the difference? Because you have someone who's proven they can be successful, right?
Somebody else is calling the plays.
I think the difference is that he just can't get in sync with our style of football. Where he was at before he came here, he not only did he have the personnel,
How long has he been here?
He also had
3rd year.
He also had a different level of football.
Have we had a top 15 defense?
But my man De Niro, you just said it, De Niro, personnel.
Yeah.
We have a very awkward 3-4 team. I mean, we just literally got somebody who actually looks like a 3-4 nose tackle. But I digress. I don't want to get off topic.
But he wasn't here though. So.
But the thing is though, like, dude, like what I get it. It's just like we got to get more than 2 series. That's why I'm being critical right now because they only was out there for 2 series. That's it. Like, dude, like, come on, coach. Come on. I don't know why are you so intent on, okay, 1 or 2 series. Okay, we good. Let's get off the field. Dude, put them on the field. You can't evaluate no team when your quarterback only threw the ball 2 times the entire game. Like, heck, your defense only been on the field for 2 series, 2 drives. Like, come on, bro. Like, so, like, prime example, like C.J. Stroud, he threw the ball 8 times. If me personally as a coach, I'm not taking you off the field until I see what I know we can do. You don't deserve to get off the field. You don't deserve to come off and only do 2 series.
Can I ask this question? What was the percentage of runs that they did? Each team. What was the yards that they got average? Pretty sure ours was like 2, maybe 2, 3 yards, right? And theirs is up there probably 7.
I just know next preseason game.
We didn't run at all, man.
You better play the whole first half. I know that much. They better play the whole entire first half, man. I'm sick of these mediocre coaches coming in here acting like we world beaters. Like, oh, that's not just a couple of series. We good. I hate that. Like, dude, we ain't proved nothing to nobody. Nothing. We ain't proved nothing. They don't deserve to only play 2 series. What makes you think they only deserve to come out there and play 2 series, and then you see the bullshit that's shown on the field? You see the bullshit. So So how can you say that I'm satisfied? Come off the
only starter that did not play, like after the second series, was Bryce. You understand that, right?
Well,
Chet was out there.
Andy Dalton is done. He's done. He's over. See, I don't even look at Andy Dalton no more. I don't even know why we're talking about him right now. He's 34, 35 years old. You're not finna get better. What you see out of Andy Dalton is all you're gonna get out of him. Then
his hand is messed up, so you ain't gotta worry about that no more.
Was it messed up last week when he was throwing interception, couldn't complete passes and turning the ball over? Was it messed up last week? I think not. So I
seen him laughing.
You don't get that. Well, Andy Dalton gets no more excuses. You're 35 years old. You've been in the league over 10 years. This is the best you can do in the preseason game? Nah, you out of here. See, and that's the thing, though.
It's kind of irrelevant to talk about Andy Dalton, in my opinion. I mean, to me, I'm worried about the first string, bro. I have no confidence, man. Like most good teams are going to be able to drive one possession in the preseason. Yeah, they had a touchdown drive last week, but they should be able to come out, execute that, and do that again.
Yeah.
But can you agree that the O-line was pretty bad?
Nah. Bryce had plenty of time to throw the ball. Our receivers had plenty of time to catch the ball. We just didn't execute. Bryce had plenty of time to pass.
I don't know what happened after it, but yeah, the O-line just
what happened is
crazy.
You only doing 2 series. That's what happened. You only throwing the ball 2 times in the whole full NFL preseason game. That's what happened. Like, I don't get it. Like, no, you don't get up to come off that field until I'm satisfied with you.
Well, let me ask y'all this, man. And I asked Jeremy earlier. And E, you there?
No, he dropped. He dropped.
Oh, okay. I want to know what you guys on the channel, man. Are you feeling like I'm feeling where Canales could be on the hot seat here if Bryce don't show up?
I say as long as he improves on his record from last year, he should be good. Because I mean, he went from the year before he got here, this team had 2 wins. He had 5. I mean, as long as he gets 7 or 8 wins, I think he's safe,
Didn't he
regardless
No,
of
have
how
4
Bryce
wins
plays.
last year?
he's on the hot seat, Big Cat. He's on the hot
Yeah,
seat.
4 wins last year, but he is on the hot seat.
I'm talking about
He's on the
Canales.
hot seat.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's on the hot seat, dude. We get it. You said he said it was good enough for him in the press conference. He said, "Oh yeah, well,
yes, he
what I
did.
did was good enough for me," and that's right there to put you on the hot seat. Good enough for you. What are you talking about? Good enough for you? It's not about you, sir.
Yeah.
So when I heard him say that, I said, "Oh no, man, we're not. That's not the mentality we need as coaching. You got to come in there and say, was it good enough for the team? Was it good enough for the fans? Was it good enough to put up points? But good enough for you? How? What did you see that was good enough for you?
It was good enough to put up a field goal.
Nah. So yeah, he should be on the hot seat.
But they got
He's sizzling right now. He about to get flipped over to the other side. He been on the hot seat for so long cooking.
You better not do a Frank Reich.
Well, let me ask you this question here. When you look at Canales, and if you've been paying attention to training camp, he's been emphasizing toughness.
Mm-hmm.
Can we say that maybe the coaching is soft as well as this team?
I already said that.
Think about this. I want to just kind of lay something on you. When you look at tough coaches throughout the histories of the National Football League, you look at the Bill Belichick's of the world, you look at the Callahans of the world, Vrabel, you look at Gruden. These are guys who have had success at these league, tough, hard-nosed, non-joking coaches. And they kind of, their team is actually like an image. Go back and find a Bill Cowher-led Steelers team. They're tough. Go look at a John Gruden team when he was in Tampa. Yeah, go look at Gruden. Tough. They had that toughness about them. Go look at Belichick. You can see traces of toughness in their coaching that translates to the field. Can you say that about Canales? Canales just seems like an easygoing kind of, what I mean? I don't get that sentiment from him. And I'm not saying that everybody needs to be yelled at and cussed at to do good, but this team right here, it don't strike me as a team that can self-sustain, right? Certain teams, especially when it's a veteran-led team, they can kind of, hold themselves accountable. This team is young, and I don't think they don't have the capability of holding themselves accountable when they make mistakes or when they feel themselves, not making a play. They can get on. It seems like nobody really cares, right? And even the coaching seems like it's just, like I said, just okay, well, do better. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's why I kind of lost myself right there. Like, what are you talking about? You should probably tell your team, like, hey, we didn't do good. I know we can be better, something like that. But nah, I already know where we at. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, especially when your coach said you want dogs. I want dogs on this team. Well, you need to be a dog too. You can't just sit back and let your players be dogs. The coaches got to be dogs too. And when
He don't want them to be dogs right now, though. That's what I heard.
when you're sitting back with this easygoing attitude and mentality, it doesn't seem like you a dog to me. So you expect your players to be dogs and be, all about football, but you don't seem like you all about being a dog and about football. You just about, okay, yeah, that's good enough for me. So let's shut it down right here.
Well,
That's not.
I'm gonna tell you the problem, Big Cat. A lot of teams don't respect the Panthers as a downfield passing attack team. So when you saw today, they stopped the run. I think both Rico Dowdle and my guy's name Chuba Hubbard, they both only had 2 yards per carry. So I think a lot of teams are like, we shut down this run. Like they're not afraid of Bryce chucking the ball all around the field. You know what I mean?
I still think we're. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You good. When you go back and look at week 1 preseason game, right? What was one of the biggest plays in that game outside of the Jimmy Horn and the T-Mac throw? It was a crossing route. They tried that same shit today, that crossing route today, and it was open, but McMillan missed it. You're right. This team, you have to have a routine like established that's going to allow for you to say, okay, this is who we are. We're going to throw it down the field. We're not just going to settle for crossing routes and underneath routes and out routes and quick slants and stuff like that, man. And that's the reason why, the Texans, they came with that pressure up front.
Yep.
And it was, because they know
No,
that.
granted, they got one of the better defenses in the league. So I mean, we got to keep that.
I don't care about that, bro. I don't care.
Yeah.
These niggas is millionaires.
That's true.
I don't give a damn if you're
true.
playing a high school team or you're playing the best defense in the world, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't get that mindset, dog. My mindset.
You gotta make it happen, bro.
That's right. My mindset like this, SC. Check this out, bro. I'm only 6 foot tall. I'm a big dude, right?
I thought you was somebody say you 6'3", man.
I'm not 6'3", right? Look, I'm only 6 foot tall. I'm a big dude, strong dude, right? But I know there's bigger niggas than me, right? But my mindset like this, dog. If I'm coming to squabble, dog, I'm gonna look you in your eye, and I'm throwing them hands with you. I don't care about your stature or your size.
Yeah, that's
my
true.
heart don't pump Kool-Aid like this, like other. You know what I mean? And this team don't have that mentality. That team, they it's almost like they cower out to niggas that's better than them. I don't like that. I don't like that mindset, bro.
The linebackers got it though. I'll give them that. I don't care. And they scored and got out. The linebackers still got it.
You do all this talking, in practice, oh yeah, it was a good practice. Everybody showed up. They showed great energy. They had stops. They held up here and there and there. Why come when it come game time, they look like fucking high schoolers out there then? Like what's going from practice to the field and then the shit go to shambles? What's the problem?
Yeah, apparently everybody says the preseason don't matter, bro.
I think that it's just not the toughness isn't there. I think there's no toughness on our team, in our facility, in our head coaches, in our defensive coordinators, offensive coordinators, special teams.
I feel like they said we already want to enjoy practice. We won't gotta win again.
It ain't the fact of winning the game.
That's not the attitude you need to have.
It ain't the fact of winning the game. It's the fact that when you come to the field, you look lost.
No, win the game. Win the game. What are you talking about?
Preseason. I'm just talking about preseason. Don't
go to win the game.
It's the fact that
no matter if it's preseason or not, win the game.
You can't even sustain drives long enough to even get to midfield. Not let alone even get some yardage. 2 yards out of your running back.
And that's a good point, De Niro. It's not about winning the game. It's about efficiency, right? It's preseason. It really don't matter. Your starter's not playing the whole game. So I'm not going to judge them off a whole game performance. But I would like to see at least 2 solid drives where that ball is moving into the other territory of the field. That's not too much to ask for, man. That's not too much to ask for.
Yeah.
Go win the game.
And then for the coach say, oh, yeah, I feel it was good enough for me. Motherfucker, it wasn't good enough for us.
Yeah, good enough for you is not going to cut it, sir. Yeah, it's not.
100% it's not.
Huh?
So 100% it's not going to cut it. Come on now.
So it's just confusing to be like, you do all this talk about toughness and grit and grind, and this is the type of football team we want to be and put out here. Why come you can't put it out there in the field then? You sound like somebody that's a talk about it but ain't being about it.
He told you though. He told you. Yeah, I think we already did everything we needed to do in joint practice.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I cut that shit off so fast, bro. I'm sorry if I'm cussing, bro.
You cut it off.
Yeah, I'm like Faye. After that first drive, when we came out there and pussyfoot, I fell asleep, nigga. I took me a nap, man. Yeah. Excuse my language, man. I know this your channel playing, bro. I'm sorry. But it's hard to show interest, man. Like I really gonna see us come out here and go like 0-3, and I'm already gonna give up on the season, man. I see that in the future.
Well, again, I don't want to overly panic. Okay, that's not the goal, but you should be concerned. I will not stop you from being concerned, but until we see,
you should be.
Well, yeah, I'm concerned, but I still want to give him a chance. I know maybe I'm a sucker for this, y'all. Maybe I'm a sucker, but in my mind, I still feel like we got to kind of give him a chance.
It's like the team is not in sync whatsoever.
It's not in sync at all, bro.
In the holding, it's a sack, or you throw the ball, he don't catch it. You run a ball, he only get. It's like there's no in sync. Like nobody's in sync with each other. Like, dude, like, what is going on? Y'all look like y'all don't even know the playbook. Like, what are you like? That's what frustrates me. Like, dude, these are the same plays you've been running since training camp. And then when you come to the field to showcase that, it's like you didn't even study. It's like you don't even know where you're supposed to be at. Then the ball come your way, you can't catch it. Bryce Young taking the sack. The defense can't get to the quarterback. CJ Stroud had too much time to throw the ball. It's like where are y'all at? Where is everybody at? Like I don't get it. So
I have
I don't want to hear nothing about
a
well
gripe
I was
with
satisfied.
the head coach.
It's
I have
just
a
like
gripe with the general manager because you put the offensive line out there, and they're still not doing what they need to do.
it
Pretty
just
sure the
seems
quarterbacks have like what 1.5 seconds. Usually it should be like 3 at least, so they can at least drop back. 3-step drop. Let's not go to 7-step. Bryce can do that though, because he can move out the pocket. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna get knocked after that. Man, like this shit is easy for me, bro.
Well, fella, let's get ready to wrap it up here. We're gonna head over to the old channel and have some fun over there, if you guys know what I mean. But I give you guys the final word about today's preseason showing here. Everybody can go take the time and go one at a time.
all right. I blame the coaching. The coaching is just not theirs. It's not. The coaching is not there. The coaching has been absent since last year. They don't know how to put their players in prime position to become a functional football team, and it's showing. And it is actually showing. Like, dude, you had all week last week to put your team on this field and execute. This is the best product you can come out here and say, and then you're gonna say it was good enough for you. I don't. There's coaches. They not. It's just. I don't blame the personnel no more. Last year I could say, yeah, we didn't have no good personnel, no good players. It's all on the coaches this year. Period. The coaching has to be better.
That's a bet. Jeremy, gotta give you the last word here.
Oh man, you can get the last word. Actually, I got one for you. What do you think?
I'm gonna get my take after everybody else. You go ahead, give it the last word.
I already said my take.
Okay, SC Base, you got the last word, brother. Okay,
I think you probably wait for the other channel.
Okay, cool. Here's my last word, y'all. Hey, listen, man. First of all, let me say thank you guys for the 1K subscribers. We finally did that. I appreciate that. Let's keep growing here. I will be live throughout the regular season when it comes to these games. Today was a disappointing and frustrating loss. But I will say, look, still support the team. I think they're headed in the right direction, as I always going to say. They're headed in the right direction, but I just don't see it coming to fruition this year, right? It's early. It's preseason, but there's a lot of concerns. And a lot of these concerns are the concerns I had going from last year into this year that have not been addressed, including right tackle, having Taylor Moton's replacement nearby, having a substantial good cornerback outside of J.C. Horn. And this quarterback play is very inconsistent, right? We already seen the highs and lows of Bryce Young. And, there's nothing this offseason I have seen that's going to change that, right? I'm telling you, man, the start of this season will be high and low, high and low. It's going to be a roller coaster all year long. So maybe that'll get us a couple more games? I think the defense is going to be marginally better. And this run game has my antennas like, what is going on, right? After 2 preseason games. So push come to shove, I hope it all works out. I do. I hope it works out. But if you got to give me out of 10, my panic button, I'm pushing an 8 right now. I got my foot on the panic button at 8. So we'll see. On to Buffalo, man. Where we're not going to see the starters again. Okay. If you haven't already, do me a favor, man. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Join the fantasy football leagues. They're running out of space, y'all. We literally got a couple weeks of fantasy football before that's ready to kick off. Join the Discord. Also check out the Spotify and all the other good stuff, man. As always, man, I love you guys. Keep pounding. Paul's up. 95ers. Let me hear.